Okay. So how are things? Let me check it. 7 seconds. Oh, that's a little late. Usually it's about 5 seconds before I pop up. And now that I've streamed for so many hours, I do have a sense on certain timing. I'm also extremely self-conscious of the fact that I always lean in talking to the mic every time I stream. That is indeed something. Okay, I said that I don't want to stream dailies, but it seems like I don't know. I can't stop myself. I don't know. The average AC Shadows daily, it's about as exciting as gameplay footage for Tiny Tina's Wonderlands. And if I'm gonna stream Tiny Tina's Wonderlands, then might as well just straight up stream AC Shadows dailies as well, right? Okay, I'm gonna swap to gameplay footage in a second. I need to make a cup of tea. Okay, so here we go. Let's I don't really have. Oh right. Now I noticed what was missing. So my internet connection was unstable, right? And I was moaning and bitching about it. And I finally got fixed by my landlord. He installed a new router. He informed me he installed a new router. I thought he got a new router and everything was fine. I don't know why he installed a new router. So all those rent increases, it's maybe being spent properly, hopefully. Although I would prefer that he's stuck with the old router, which was working perfectly fine for me. Maybe he took one of those routers home for himself, for his own home. Although I don't think he really needed it. It's not like he's living with a large family. Like his job is essentially being a landlord. He's an old man. Son graduated from college, so I don't think he has a large family or anything like that. So the big ass router is not something necessary for his users. But anyway, just moaning and griping. Again, things are fixed, but I hate the fact that my landlord raises rent annually. But anyway, it's going to be the last year I'm renting with him because I'm going to get kicked out of this country anyway. So it's not a big fucking deal. My only concern is actually landing on my feet once I get kicked up. Hopefully, hopefully I get to go to a nice position somewhere in China. That's the dream. In this extremely volatile world, I need that if I actually want to survive. So I've actually loaded into the game, and I need to get to those dailies. I think they respawn every 2 days, sort of. I mean, I look at objectives. It's either 2 or 3 days, but yeah. You see 1 day, 23 hours, 55 minutes. My problem is finding a way to get to that location. Wait, can I actually ride into? Nope. Nah. I bought this Kakurega just so I can fast travel here, and it turns out that my way is just it's gonna be blocked too, right? Yeah. But if I go past that, yeah, it's open country. Fuck. Even if those guards don't like it, I'm gonna have to ride past them. I don't have the time or patience to and they're not gonna raise an alarm or anything. As long as I move fast, it's fine. I don't even have to move that fast. Now, let's get it. Yep, no alarm raised, I'm not wanted. I picked a rather crappy Kakurega to purchase. One that, you know, if I want to exit south, I'm gonna have to pass through some motherfucking forbidden territory. Oh, hey, hi. Even if I don't see a prompt, I'm gonna start attacking. I dodge to get some distance between me and the target. Oh, hey, cool. I like the I like the new design. Although that does mean that I deal less damage. Sure. Okay, so let's see. What else? Oh me. Good thing the season is not progressing. I've checked that previously, right? But it's always good to get a further confirmation. See, this is gonna be at a castle, which means it's gonna be yeah, forbidden territory. So I want Naue. It's straight up bleeding. Oh. Okay. No, I might not want to actually jump down from here then. So this could have been done by Yasuke as well because it's just so easy. Right. My timing still needs some work, but it's not that terrible. I got himself a nice little, what do you call it? Naginata, right? Naginata for Yasuke. Oh, now I know why I need. No way. Because if I want to fast travel. Oh, so if my camera is panned in the wrong direction, the guy can see my head poking out as well. Ah, that's nice. Well, it's not really nice for me. It's more challenging, but yeah, I don't need to tag everyone. I just need to get out. I think and I'm good. I'm out, and now I can fast travel. Wait, why do I have this? Alright, I'm gonna leave that marker. Last time I placed a marker was for a Sumie opportunity where I painted a flock of migrating birds, migrating geese to be exact. So what was that other marker for? Is it my mission with Yagoro? You know, did I get his name correct? Like, for some reason I'm still able to retain that guy's name and I haven't completely wiped it off my mind. Yes, Yagoro. It's Yagoro. Yeah, it might be that, but let's keep that marker. Anyway, wait. Purge, kill outlaws. Alright, so that one is just, I need to run around and do that within a set span of time, but it's not going to be terribly difficult so long as there are endless supply of outlaws. Alright, where's that last one? Oh, okay, it's over here. Purge corrupt entity. That's a combat mission. So Yasuke, you're up. Oh man, Yasuke. No, maybe I should have jumped down. I need to remind myself how I should travel once I fast travel. So what I need to do is find the river and follow the river. That's not legendary. It's free shit. Alright, where's the river? The brush is thick. Alright, I managed to find the road, but not the river. Ah, there's the river. Nice. Alright. Ooh, I see the light from fire. Usually artificial light, burning flames and all that's a sign of human settlement. And I'm glad that they captured that in this game. Right, some guy that needs to die, I guess. Whoa! Alright, you motherfucker. It's so fucking dark. Oh, they're all just gonna use fucking poison, huh? Yeah, but they're just gonna use like range attacks to range attack me to death. Make me waste a ration, you dumb fuck. Alright. Is there one guy here? Yes. Alright. Can have it. I didn't burn myself with this. Focal line. Zoom in, zoom in. Well, technically, the flame isn't touching me. Technically. So that's why I'm not burning up. Wait, do I always default at? No, alright, 15. The game doesn't just zoom in forever. The fuck? The game is smart. Can't get Yasuke's feet to touch the flame. Alright, fine. I know Yasuke will burn if I go into this though, this campfire. That I do know. That I'm confident about. All too familiar with that experience. Alright. I just need to find some more outlaws to take care of and I'm done. How short is this? Less than half an hour. So maybe... Yeah, so I don't think I need to worry about streaming these, what do you call it? These anomalies, right? They're called anomalies. Because considering the average time I play, the average time I do other stuff like, you know, go through all these other quests, then it really isn't a problem. It isn't really a problem in terms of time. Now, I need to kill some outlaws, and I think it's easy for me to do if I just combine that task with exploring this province. The province is key. I'll just hang around and murder some dudes while I make my way to my potential love interest. SK can take the coal. I think it's a hot spring as well, right? It's liquid during winter. The only problem is, yeah, Yasuke doesn't get dry. The moment he step out into the cold air, he's just gonna get fucked up. But he's a tough man. He is a tough man. Yeah, I think I'm trying to head south, so I'm just gonna randomly explore my way to the south, and I assume that this province will have enough bandits for me to deal with random bandits hanging out somewhere. I know some provinces are extremely bandit heavy, but you can trip over a bandit every like 10 meters. But I might be way too far up in the mountains, at least for this province, to encounter any bandits. I know in some other provinces the bandits will build their camp. Crappy, but yeah, I spent a ration. I don't like it when I spend rations. That means I wasn't doing a good job defending myself. That was a Ronin, not an outlaw. He may not have a lord. He's a wandering samurai. He's a Ronin. Langren. But, yeah. It doesn't count as... He's not outside the law, he just doesn't have a lord. Kumano Nachi Taisha. Right, you can tell that they're immortals and all that by the fact that all these praying figures are surrounded by a energy sphere or something. Energy, a sphere of purity, maybe. Mandala of the 3 shrines at Kumano. The shrine of Kumano Sanzan shrines. Okay. Kumano Nachi Taisha. 5 kilometers from the sea, which I think by Japanese standards, that should be pretty close to the sea. Alright, so this shrine is currently in present day occupied by Hero Shrine in front of Nashi Waterfall. Alright, well, why am I reading about this shrine? Oh, fuck. I press a button that I shouldn't have pressed on my controller. Anyway, Nachi Taisha. Nachi Sha is the same as Nachi Taisha. Okay, so Nachi Sha includes the worship of the special divinity of the waterfall, which it places at a higher rank than the 3 shared deities. How does ranking work? Why is there a ranking even? What are the other two deities? And then like 33 canon shrines. Alright. When the Japanese government separated the Shinto shrines from the Buddhist temples in the 19th century, Nyorindo Temple was not affected because it was an important part of pilgrimage, so it became independent from the Kumano Taisha, the new name of Seiganto-ji Buddhist Temple. So the straight up... So Buddhism and Shintoism was almost syncretized, but throughout the hundreds of years of melding and so on, but I guess Japanese government, well, 19th century is a touchy time period, huh? Yeah. So the 19th century just kind of went in and said, Shinto, pure Japanese Shintoism will not be polluted by your inferior Buddhism or something like that. Well, I know I'm supposed to hang around here to pay respect to shrines since I discovered it. You know what? Let's do that. I have quote-unquote time. Let's do it as Naoe though. Because now I can do all the climbing stuff. Where is our shrines that would... Ah, that's the entire fucking complex. And I don't see anything on this lone pagoda. What? Oh, wait, I found it. 1, 2, 3. Still missing 2 more. Well, what else? I'll take what I can get. Oh, the dogs are so creepy in this lighting. Oh man. Huh. What's happening with it? I think it's just all kinds of broken, the AI. You okay there, buddy? Oh, I can't even pet them. Alright, yeah, I always know that you can get that nice little, like, ghost eyes if you zoom in too close. Wait, wait. 1 sec. Let's see. Alright, never mind. Let's... Oh. Stop turning away. Stop turning your head away. Alright. I want to see if I can capture those eyes. Oh, okay, so if I adjust the focal length, then I can get the ghost eyes. Yeah, but if I do not adjust the focal length, let's see. Let's go back to 15. And then I move my camera, then the ghost eye effect disappears. Alright. I know next time if I should do any nice little self-portraits with these doggies. Hi, doggies. Alright. Let's find the other 2 that I found, but still more. I don't... All right. Three or 5, come on. Okay. So maybe I didn't need to switch to Naue then, because the shrines seem to be somewhat easily accessible, not like some of the other shrines where a bunch of climbing was needed. No. Well. And only being too good at climbing has its problems. Is that the... final one. Awesome. Now I can get back to playing as Yasuke. Make it similar, I hate Naue, but no, I'm cool with Naue. It's just... What? Oh, it's a wall. It's a freaking wall. It's just too realistically dark at night. In the medieval period where there isn't a bunch of artificial lighting. Alright, Shinto gods. Honored. Fully honored. Yeah. Now I can dishonor the gods. Make it dark. Haha. And no one will know where you are. Alright. Let's get back to... Yasuke. I'm trying to make. Oh, I'm trying to get this done as quickly as possible. Like I was saying, I was trying to do just a short stream of a very short stream of me completing the daily quest. Shit. All right. The only thing I know is to go down south. I'll try to reach the coast. Aimless wandering to reach the coast. Although there's something else over there as well. Yeah, so in terms of text messages, it's been getting a while now that the Chinese national holiday, like long weekend holiday, is just fucking over. Even during weekends, I'm getting people checking out my resume, so that's weird. I guess they're compensating for the fact they've taken a holiday, which is a thing, I guess. Anyway. Mandala, Chomiji Temple Pilgrimage. Sue Cassidy Clark Gift, Metropolitan Museum of Art. Yeah. Yet another piece of Japanese art house somewhere in the West. Very cool. Anyway, what happened with pilgrimages during medieval times? 11th and 12th century. Pilgrimages, temples, and shrines were quite popular among the nobles of the imperial court. Yeah, I mean, pilgrimages are these long journeys, right? And if you want to do these long journeys, either you're extremely devout and willing to give up a lot of material possession to go on this long journey because it'll consume a lot of resources, or you're rich enough to expend that resource to go on pilgrimages. So yeah. Nobles of imperial courts doing pilgrimages, why not? Makes sense. A pilgrimage will focus on desire to be reborn in paradise, Pure Land Buddhism. Right, there's a shit ton of Buddhist sect. Pure Land is just one type. Yeah, Canon Guan Yin. Straight up imported from China. That's one major. What do you call it? It's not immortals. It's not Xian as immortals. Bodhisattvas, right? Bodhisattva. Guan Yin is one of those bodhisattvas. Yeah, because Xian and immortal, that's more like Taoism, not Buddhism. But yeah, Guan Yin, I think, is just straight up Chinese figure. Chinese bodhisattva. Okay, so the pilgrimages to Ishi Shrine, which came to be the center of Shintoism. Okay, so there are, I guess there's separate Shinto pilgrimages and Buddhist pilgrimages. They're all separate. In the 13th century, such pilgrimages were extended to the warrior class. Well, warriors are responsible for protecting the nobles, right? And they're also like the second most powerful group. In fact, some of them are the most powerful group, especially after the establishment of the shogunate, where just, samurai generals, shoguns, rule. Well, they have actual authority compared to the emperor, which is more of a figurehead. Anyway, 13th century extended to warrior classes. So 11th and 12th century was nobles, 13th century warrior classes, 15th and 16th century to the lower classes, due to their growing economic power. Yeah, so I hadn't even read the part about the economic power, right? And then it's like, yeah, I guessed correctly. It was all about economic power. Anyway, temples and shrines became more involved in the organization of pilgrimages, making them more accessible to the public. A low-level priest, known as Oshi, or Onshi, is said, would personally or through subordinates visit believers in various regions to encourage them to visit the temples or shrines. Temple touts, essentially. Hey, come. They're like tourism ambassadors, I guess. Yeah, the Oshi also provided lodgings in the area and offered services, including prayers and directions. Yeah, essentially tourism touts. Once the pilgrims arrive, a junior priest, Sentatsu, will lead them to the temple or shrine gate. By the 15th century, the Oshi had devised a system giving them exclusive rights to pilgrims from specific regions. These rights could be traded or sold between priests. Yeah, so you see, all of history is much more interesting if you take an economic, political, and economic lens to it. Political economy, right? Marxism. If you understand that, then a lot of things start to make sense. A lot of things start to click. Everyone is thinking, oh yeah, pilgrimage, yeah, you know, religion, being devout and all that. No, it's much more about economic power. Like the monks in Japan, they have their own armed forces, and because they can afford to have those armed forces because they control the land that you know, control farming land that produce food, and food is economic power, right? Taiko literally means drum. Taiko no tatsujin, right? You have did I get the name right for that rather popular game series? Let me check. Taiko no tatsujin. Yep, Taiko no tatsujin. Patapon, that's a different game though. But yeah, Taiko. Alright, Taiko. They come in many sizes, with the large Taiko, or Daiko, measuring up to an impressive 1 meter in length and diameter. Alright, so boys and girls, if you want to impress your loved ones, be at least 1 meter in size and they'll find you impressive. The trunk of a Japanese Zelkova tree is hollowed out to make the drum body, which is then covered on both sides with buffalo hide or cowhide, typically held in place by ropes to allow for resonance adjustment. Well, they chose to visualize this using metal studs. Wait, I thought this was 3D render. It's actually, I assume, a Japanese drum, but it's somehow stored somewhere in France. Musée du Quai Branly, Jacques Chirac. Distributed by Grand Palace RMN Roman? Grand Roman Palace? I don't know. Ah, fuck. I pressed the wrong button again. Shit. I was so into reading about taiko. I wanted to find out more about taiko. The drum is played by hitting it with sticks, which can also be struck together as percussion instruments. Drums have been used since prehistoric times. Right. It's the most... Well, I won't say it's the easiest, maybe. Well, flute, drums are... Compared to other sort of musical instruments, they are the ones that require the least amount of tech, I think. Yeah. So actually, recently I found out about Assassin's Creed being cancelled. Not the entire series, but there was one game in the series that was cancelled, and apparently it was related to just African slave who has escaped murdering KKK members. And that cancellation was due to the backlash that this game, AC Shadows, received because it has a black protagonist. And you know, I've been reading about why people hate AC Shadows so much, which I don't quite get because I'm not that in touch with the fascist gaming community. And it turns out, you know, a lot of people are complaining that that apparently AC shadows was not historically accurate because all the buildings were actually copied from China. They're trying to pass off Chinese buildings as Japanese, right? That was the argument. They're trying to pass off Chinese architecture, Chinese culture as Japanese culture and Japanese architecture. And I'm like, fuck, don't you fucking know that pretty much Japan imported China, Chinese architecture, Chinese culture wholesale since the Tang dynasty. So, right here, back to taiko, right? Because I saw this upcoming sentence on taiko. Yeah, so yet the taiko, like most so-called traditional musical instruments, was brought from China in the 7th century, or possibly even earlier. Yeah, so I guess, okay, so a lot of Western gamers, they have this idea that, Japan is this origin of all Eastern culture or something, and they don't even know that there are groups of Japanese people that even to this day they would travel to China and visit a certain place that was known as the mythical origin of their people. Right, they go to China to pay visit to honor the ancestral origins. And I'm like, you guys whining about, Ubisoft misrepresenting Chinese stuff as Japanese. No. Japanese know their roots. Alright, so in the past, taiko was mainly used to set the rhythm for dances. Taiko played an important role in Japanese theater to set a mood and replicate sounds from nature at folk festivals, in warning villages of storms, or to drive away epidemics and evil spirits. Right, drum. A freaking drum, right? What do you imagine drums would do? What I'm curious about is, why is that entry for taiko drum located here? Is there... I don't see a drum. I don't see a drum. Hi there, sexy Nico lady. Like, maybe if you're freezing, maybe get inside a building or something. Or stand next to the fire. I mean, it's dark, so standing next to the fire will also help people see you more clearly. Oh, technically she is standing beneath a lantern, but you get my point. Why the fuck is she trying to freeze to death? Yeah, this... Alright, so I would say that a lot of the architecture and shit is extremely Japanese, but yeah, this entire thing, this pagoda, and this is basically an urn. Incense burner urn. Yeah, so people stick joss sticks in the center. If this was China, but this is Japan, so I don't know what they'll do with it. But yeah, the recent AC Shadows controversy has just got me like a little worked up. These people don't know their fucking history and start spouting off, and yeah, it just infuriates me. Like, for fuck's sake, if you want to make criticism, fine, but have the fucking decency to use your fucking brain, dumbasses. Right, I don't think I'll be finding too many outlaws in holy ground. So let's try to get out of here. Kakurega. Well, very cool, but not gonna be buying any Kakurega for now. What is that? Can't see because there's a huge snowstorm. Getting awfully close. Wait, is this a coffin? A grave? It looks like a fucking coffin. Yep. No. Yeah, I want to get out. Let's see. I'm gonna get a nice Naginata if I loot it. But I do not care. Because, yeah, if I loot it now, I have 40 levels to upgrade the Naginata, and that would suck. Just spend so much resources. Right. My old Naginata does poison. What about this one? Does it do poison too? The blade does suggest that it's capable of inflicting poison. But that just might be an visual effect. You see there's that purple stain on the blade. That usually indicates poison. Guess I'll find out. I also got a new Kanabo. No, I'll stick with Naginata. It's a bit. I've played with Kanabo and Teppo, the gun, for a long time. So, let's head the other way. Let's go west. I'm not messing up my east and west again, am I? Why is this province so fucking peaceful? Where are the bandits? Where are the outlaws? Oh, wait. Oh, Shinobi. Do Shinobis count as outlaw? I'll find out very soon. Oh, come on! That last bit of hell. Nope. Doesn't count as outlaw. Useless sack of shit. Fuck off. Alright. Let's go. See, my other playthroughs, I'm constantly being harassed by outlaws, and when I do want to encounter some outlaws, the game doesn't give me any. I'm at the coast now. Oh man, it's just so beautiful, so achingly beautiful. Wow, there's a crash ship over there. Right, even DLS has 67%. Fine line. Okay, I don't think it shows up on stream too well. But yeah, the fine line, the fine detail is just captured well. There's a rigging. Is that what you call it? Yep. It's essentially ropes. Right. I'll zoom out. This is a static image, so of course the DLS is able to reconstruct it well, but even if I move, yeah, it's kind of hard to see on stream, but yeah, if I focus on that area, I still can see that cable, that rope, ship rigging. Oh, finally! Hi, bandits! I love you guys. Hi. Hi. Hey, you want to play this? Yeah, let's see one more guy. Yeah. I want to do that. I didn't actually want to do that cool slide over the barricades, but hey! Alright, let's do one more guy. Perfect. Oh, there's a Ronin. Hi. Alright. Oh! Ah! Fuck! I'm trying to learn parry timing. So, you know, I fight properly and honorably. Yeah. Well, you let down your guard, right? So no complaints if I stab the fuck out of you. If I slice the fuck out of you. And that's it. I've completed what I set out to do and skill archer outfit, huh? It looks like an extremely ugly outfit. I didn't want to have to go into the menu to check it. It looks ugly. It looks fucking ugly. So what the fuck is that? Oh right, I'm supposed to maybe do some quests here. To destroy this. Or something. I don't know. And I got some other stuff to loot. Now to actually prove that I'm right. I could be wrong. I'll be pleasantly surprised. But yeah. Okay, it's actually not that terrible. It's just that the green is extremely gaudy. And the pattern when it's shrunken down and viewed from a distance, it looks ugly. Like some child scribble on it. So my old armor, I wore it purely for aesthetic purposes. 28% armor damage on hitting afflicted enemies. Partial damage on next hit after using a ration. Why am I getting all these, you know, half-naked armor sets when it's winter time? Yeah, okay. So I did say that I just wanted to do the dailies. I don't want to do more than that. A new day has dawned. And oh, I forgot to pray to the Jesus statue. Well, unexpectedly I'm being brought close to this objective over here. How about this? Let's not track any quests. Just save and I'll see what I'm into next time I get back to this game. Or I am a little. That's a problem. Start playing this game and then it's like, you don't really want to stop. My arrow strike is gonna cost a lot of time and effort and understanding of the game's game world and all that. Like I have to be tuned in, plug in to receive the story. So let's see. Legendary. Face the Taka Nudo in Tamba, Silverlands in Kapsaka village. What Winter Raiders? Right, I was tracking Winter Raiders, I think. Kumano Sanza. Eastern Kumano Sanza. Oh. What about the others? Nakahechi Gobo Key Shoreline. Let me just explore. You see, the moment I've killed some outlaws, the game is just spawning a bunch of fights for me. So I was reading some of the comments and discussions about the game. And yeah, people say that as you go further south, stop bullying peasants, but yeah, as you go further south, what happens is that you no longer see snow because it gets a little warmer. And during winter, snow covers the mountainous areas first. I never quite noticed that because I don't do season changes all that often. But I did notice like nice stuff, like during early fall, people will be harvesting. And when you transition to late fall, the fields will be empty because they're all done harvesting. And I thought that was a very cool part of the game. Okay. Oh, I see something I should check that out later. That is if how many? Where are all? Fuck! You count? Oh, there you are. Oh, there you are. Still one more. Oh, there you are. First try. Awesome. Go on, let's see. I wasn't expecting to get it on the first try. Now I've enslaved yet another horse. That sounds bad. I've recruited another horse to my cause. Shintoism. Entire fucking entry on Shintoism. Okay, I know this is an actual photograph of an actual location, but because of the depth of field effect, the Torii Gate ends up looking like some kind of miniature. What did they call it? Tilt shift photography? You know, to create the effect that something looks like a miniature. But yeah, Shinto Gate looks like a fucking miniature. It looks like this is a movie set. Godzilla is gonna come out of the ocean at any time and crush that Torii Gate. Image credits 2024 Ubisoft Entertainment, all rights reserved. Wait, is this a game render? Don't tell me it's a game render. I don't think so. I don't know. It could be a game render. One of those ultra realistic game renders. It's possible. I was bamboozled. I was fooled. I mean, the way of the kami, that is to say, the way of the deities, is Shintoism. The term way, to, in Japanese, comes from a Chinese word Tao. The origin of what we in the West call Taoism. So yeah, they know that when they're writing these codex entries to cater to a Western audience. And once again, yeah. Okay, Shinto is native to Japan, but you can't deny that there's some Chinese influence there. It is often noted that Shinto is the indigenous religion of Japan, preceding Buddhism and Confucianism, which are borrowed from China. In fact, we know very little about the religions that developed on the archipelago before the introduction of writing. Indigenous beliefs during the establishment of the state of codes at the beginning of the 8th century, governed by a Ministry of Divine Affairs, the Jingikan, which came first in the hierarchy of ministries, even though Buddhism had been recognized as state religion. So even though Buddhism is official state religion, the indigenous religion comes first, and that's a good thing. And Shintoism, right? Shin means deity, and To means the way of the deities, the way of the kami, the way. Shin is, so it's funny, right? The Japanese way of saying Shin is kami. They use the same characters. Kami and Shin, they share the same characters. But the indigenous religion's full name ends up being pronounced in the Chinese way, Shinto, 神道, instead of Kami To. Because I think the term way itself, To, itself comes from the Chinese word, Tao, right? So maybe, Japan might not have the concept or the word for the way. That's why it has to borrow the Chinese word. Anyway, now I think these sort of animistic beliefs are not unique to any place. Like, it forms the basis of most regions' religions, indigenous religions. Animism, which is worshipping rocks and trees and waterfalls and stuff like that. It happens in places like Southeast Asia as well, before like Abrahamic religion came in. Forced conversion. I forgot I brewed some tea earlier, and let's drink it before it gets too cold. It's good. It's actually a room temperature by now because it's one of those cold days today. So a cup of tea cooled rather rapidly. Anyway, festivals, matsuri, were venerations of the deity by village communities or city neighborhoods. In sanctuary rituals, there are numerous aspects borrowed from Chinese Taoism, including in the recitations of magical formulas, Norito. So these are definitely okay, maybe not definitely, I'm not sure, but I think these are just indigenous Japanese words instead of words pronounced in a Chinese way. Matsuri, Norito. Or it could be a fusion, like partly Japanese, partly Chinese. But anyway, it's just so common that it has been argued that Shinto was a particular adaptation of Taoism in Japan. Okay, I was trying to give credit to Japan, and if I was reading stuff, but I wasn't actually comprehending it, right? And I just realized, the codex entry is just straight up telling me, Shintoism, a lot of it is just borrowed from Taoism. I read the part about festivals. I only focused on the words Matsuri and Norito. I didn't quite comprehend the sentences I was reading. In sanctuary rituals, there are numerous aspects borrowed from Chinese Taoism, including the recitations of magical formulas, Norito. So I think a Do is just from Tao. I think it's the same thing maybe. But I think a lot of it is indigenous. It's just that certain higher, more developed aspects of the religion, it's borrowed from Taoism. So interestingly, instead of rejecting local or family beliefs in the existence of protective deities, Buddhism sought to absorb them, developing what was later called Shinto Buddhist syncretism, in which these gods are assimilated to avatars of the Buddha. From the 14th century onward, faced with syncretic tendencies of Buddhism, The leaders of the great sanctuaries, such as those of Ise or Yoshida, reacted by seeking to create a true theology, and it is from this time that the word Shinto really dates. So it was a created word to separate itself from Buddhism, deliberately separate itself, because they're afraid of the melding, I guess. After the Meiji Revolution, governments sought to establish a state Shinto. Yeah, state Shinto. Let's, if you look up the Wikipedia article on it, yeah, you're not gonna. Well, depends on who you are. If you're a Westerner, yeah, maybe you're okay with it. But anyone who has had the misfortune of being exposed to the Japanese Empire are not gonna have fond memories of state Shintoism. Yeah, so after the Meiji Revolution, governments sought to establish a state Shinto placed above all other religions, including Christianity, consubstantial with the Japanese and valid for all. This state Shinto, tinged with nationalism and influenced by Confucianism, was the official ideology of the country until 1945 and was officially dissolved under the new post-war constitution. Now, there's a problem with stuff like Confucianism, which is from China, but exported to Korea and Japan. Same thing with Taoism and so on. So the thing is, the original flavor of I make it sound like it's food, but the original flavor of these religions are sort of lost during the process of transmission. That's the problem here. Like, Chinese are extremely practical, strangely, about religion and stuff. Like, it's not thought about that much. There are, of course, true adherents, but for the most part, if you go to random Chinese villages, it's like, they place a statue of a Buddha, and they place a statue of their ancestor, and they place a statue of some Taoist deities, and for them, it's all the same, right? And when Christianity first came, oh hey, you want me to start worshipping this Jesus dude? Yeah, I'll make a statue of him and place him alongside all the other deities that I pray to. And this, of course, offended monotheists, who is like, you can only worship one god and no other is permitted. And just, no, it's Chinese don't give a flying fuck. Yeah, it's like, if that god works, if 它可以显灵, as in if it's able to demonstrate their divinity, then it's good god. I'll keep worshipping it. And if you can't, guess what? You're gonna get kicked out of my pantheon, my personal pantheon, and I'm gonna stop worshipping you. It's just that very simple. It's very transactional. but everyone, like, you see the same, like, the Japanese are trying to to create a true theology and all that. It's like, nah, whatever works, okay, that's it. No need to wrap your head around it, and no need to try to create a cohesive storyline like this was some Marvel cinematic universe where you try to establish this is a canon storyline, this is what actually happened, this is this god, and the ranking is this and this, it has this much power level. No. You're going crazy for no good reason. You're overcomplicating things. Yeah, I assume I can climb up that wreck. Okay, I thought it was a wreck ship, but no, it's actually a functional ship. It just has a the mast is at an angle because of the Japanese ship, unlike the European ships, which almost always have a straight mast. I'm just trying to check the sharpness of the rigging. I'm playing at 1440p, so reconstructed to 1440p, I can see the stair stepping, so because this is the resolution limit. I assume that at 4K the reconstruction will be even better, but I'll still be able to see the pixels because of, well, my monitor is 1440p, right? So there's no way for my monitor to transcend that physical limit, that technical limit. Alright, what am I even doing? Alright, I want to wander around Key and maybe encounter some dumbasses that I can murder. And I think that's what I'm doing. Oh, I just realized that the color of the rope for my bow and for the quiver as well, and for the, what do you call it, feather. The feather has a proper name, flash it. But yeah, they all have this teal color, and the armor I'm wearing also has this teal color, which I think is pretty cool. Oh, if I spend more time fucking around, it might be. My concern is that I might. All right, whatever. My concern was I might use up all the winter days before I hunt down all the winter raiders. You know, winter raiders are only supposed to appear during winter, right? I think the game allows me to kill them during non-winter times, but it's best, you know, it's most thematically appropriate if I find them and murder them during winter. Granted, I'm still in early winter, there's still another winter season, so there's room for error. And there's treasure, then there's definitely some enemies. Yeah. Okay. Surprise! I didn't know there was an explosive there. Why can I not aim down? What the fuck? Oh, the whole fucking boat is on to me now. That was some really sloppy fighting, but then, you know, it's understandable when I'm fighting an entire fucking boat. Alright! Who the fuck? You! I need to pay more attention. Now that it's like one or two guys, it's much more manageable. Alright, fuck you, and fuck you! Oh. All of this tragedy could have been avoided if you guys just let me loot in peace and let me just climb up to the top in peace. Get stuff, okay? I wouldn't have to murder the lot of you. What a senseless death. Yeah. Gotta pray to Buddha to ask him to wash me from all this murder. You know, cleanse my soul from all the murder that I've done. Oops, Buddha, I just slipped and fell and stabbed this guy. Definitely had zero intent of murdering the guy for extra XP. Alright. Alright. Wait. I think I've looted everything up top. I think. It's my belief. Alright, alright. Then I have to get up top. I wasn't snowing when it first came.
Yup.
Oh, this is gonna be a problem. The rope is gonna break the moment Yasuke steps on it. Yeah. Yeah. Can he do the parkour thing? Come on, you can do it, Yasuke. Okay. I was really tempted to switch to Naoe. Oh, but Naoe will be much faster, I know, but just want to see Naoe. I want to see Yasuke do all of this by himself. I trust you, Yasuke. You can do it. Yeah, definitely capable of observing whatever the fuck is happening in all this snow. Definitely. Not gonna question that too much. I don't think there's much for me to observe, right? Down below it's just rocks and the ocean. Only thing left is to jump into the ocean. Freezing icy water. Alright. Let's go that way. Can't see shit, so instead of waiting for my boat to capsize, might as well just land and summon my horsey. Horsey. Great. Ah, come on. I want my horse not fusing into the boat. Ah, shit. It has fused into the boat. What's up, buddy? Oh, yeah, this place wasn't icy or snowy and then the snowstorm happened and now everything's covered in ice. That is nice. Oh yeah, I'm on third day of winter, that's why. Snow progressively reaches the... Yeah, people were saying, right, snow starts from the mountain and then it reaches down in terms of elevation. And that is being fulfilled right now. Snow is just progressively reaching the lower elevations. It's just I never had the chance to see it happen in person. I want to see a part of the world that's not covered by snow slowly get snow and for snow to slowly grow thicker over time. That would be very cool. I think I need to like wander around into some of the more remote parts of the world if I want to get at the winter raiders. A good thing I left some provinces unexplored. It's kind of nice to just wander around. I know I'm supposed to be finding the winter raiders, but yeah, just blindly, stupidly wandering around. It does have its charms. Such a... I keep using the word achingly beautiful, and yeah, it is achingly beautiful. Just keep wandering around all day long and just... Alright, so the game told me that I found a cave. Maybe it's underneath the bridge? Maybe it's here. It's scenic waterfall. Oh, that's bandit camp for sure. You know, with all the bandit flags and all that. Oracle cave. What cave? I don't see no cave. That's so I can actually climb back up. Fuck. No. Oh, yes, alright. The game tells me I found a cave. Where are you, cave? Nope, no hidden entrance to caves. Weird. I'd say a cave was found and then I look and... well, there is a side road here that leads up, so maybe that's where the cave is. Seems kind of like cheating. I'm supposed to stumble across these places by myself. I'm not supposed to just get a notification that I've discovered a non-existent cave. One that I can't even track on my map. And then start actively looking for it. Huh, this place doesn't have snow. Maybe it's just waiting for another good snowstorm. Before it's all covered up in snow. You know, with the whole controversy of AC shadows, like, it's very different from my perspective. It's like, my criticism is the extremely high frequency of, oh hey, there's snow now, alright. Which part of the world doesn't have that much snow? Let's see, where's the transition?
Yo.
Alright. Snow, but not so much. Okay, so you see no snow, but right, there's some here. Bits of snow. No snow, but alright, some snow here. Snow. Gets whiter and whiter with snow, and then you can see the entire path filled with snow. Transition is gradual. Oh. Yeah, so, and back to the topic of the controversy, like, people are saying, oh yeah, not true to Japan. My comment is, Japanese men don't have that, not so many of them have that much chest hair. And most of them, they don't really have chest hair. Some of them do, yes, some of them do have chest hair. But they are much smaller population than people who have chest hair. A much smaller population. And that's what I'm bothered about in terms of inaccuracy for AC shadows. And even when they have chest hair, it's not thick clumps that you expect from a non-East Asian person. East Asians, in general, they have full head of hair, but the rest of their body hair, comparatively, is underdeveloped. But who? Shinobi. Fuck off. Thought it was a Ronin or something. Wait, Takahara Kumano Shrine. I thought it's... Okay, I can honor shrines right now. Just barely clear that. Yeah, we've been touching the Torii Gates Shrine rope if I had been any taller, or if my Naginata had been any longer. Yeah, so this name Takahara Kumano, I think it's related to one of those winter raiders that I'm trying to hunt down. Yasuke, I'll leave it up to you to hunt that guy down. The weather has gotten cold enough in my room that I think this will be permanent, you know, all the way past from now until the end of winter. So for the next 6 months or so, yeah. So for the next 6 months or so, it's back to double pain windows. Like I leave one pane open, sort of, during fall, when it's not that warm enough that I'm forced to open both pane of windows to get some air going in and out of the room. So during summer, I have to crack the window open during the day. Like the height of summer, yes, I have to crack open the window. And during fall, and now this is late fall technically, it's not winter just yet, but yeah, I have to. I get to. It's not I have to. I get to close just one pane of the window to keep out the noise, while leaving another pane of the window open to make it easier for heat to transfer. Now that it's late fall, it's yeah, both window panes, both layers close. And that should slow down the heat loss. Kumano Sanzan. That's Eastern. Okay, Nakahechi route. Yeah, I'm at the Nakahechi route. I've been to Takahara village, right? That's where I got the quest to hunt down the... And that's where I got the quest to hunt down the Winter Raiders. Well, this little building here seems suspicious, but I'm not expecting anything from it. Let me see. I'm hitting... No, east would be wrong. I think I should be hitting west. And south as well. Yep. That was my original route. West and south. Oh man, brilliant white. I'm going blind over here. Snow blind. Look at this. What's the budget for maintaining these bridges? Yep. Bow just like I do. Bow more. Stop copying me. It is pretty fucking cool though, just bouncing between 4 bridges at the same time. I doubt that this is an actual architectural feature unless someone has way too much money to spend. Well, there is that hot spring town with a bunch of bridges crisscrossing each other as well. So maybe it's not that uncommon. This is a 5th one! Shit! I thought there were only 4. No, there's a 5th one. Holy moly. I'm going back for a screenshot. Or a photo. Something like this, maybe. Yeah, I want to see his beautiful face. Afraid, angry, shame, casual, disgust, happy. Okay. It's kind of hard to get an angle without getting some foliage in the way as well. Arm cross. 1, 2. How much should I emphasize that he's not wearing anything on his left sleeve? Should I emphasize his chest hair instead? Up, 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 up. I think the topic of this picture and main subject of this picture shouldn't be Yasuke. It should be the bridges. Wait, bow. Let's see the bow one. Yeah, the dump post where. Yeah, he's pulling his pants. It actually kind of works. When you're too far away to realize how dumb the post looks. Yeah, the subject should be the bridges, and I think I've captured the bridges. Something like this. No. The subject is to be with the bridges. Let's see. And that horse has way too much armor. There you are. Alright, you look more fitting. A slow trot. Yeah. I like this. I like this. Okay. My shutterbug desires have been satiated for now. Let's get back to actual business of murdering people. In a little game we call Assassin's Creed. Winter Raiders, come out and play. You guys experience any attacks by suspicious people? Meow. I deserve a little pet. If you allow me, Mr. Kitty.
元気にしておるか?
Those are true Shinto kamis. Shingami. It's kitties. More shrines. Right. There's a powerful force field preventing my horse from entering. Kamis here are indeed very powerful. So powerful that they can cure someone who's bleeding to death. I know I can't help.
社の中だというのに無法者たちがいて物騒だね。
Wait, so the outlaws who make the outlaws is making. No, I'm not bumping into anyone. I just want to get some info. All right, cool, fine. So I guess all these people were subjected to attack. The situation in Eastern Commando Sanzan remains critical. Spies confirm that the Winter Raider known as Hayate, has intensified his attacks on pilgrims in winter. His ambushes operate in highly mobile units. They target Taisha entrances. Alright, this I am at the right place. So I should be able to find a Winter Raider here. Before I do anything, I want to check if any of the Winter Raiders are capable of being spared. And if not, then I'll just go ahead and murder every single one of them. So I'm gonna pause the game a little while I look it up online. Alright. Let me alt tab out. Alt tab, alt tab, alt tab, alt tab. Can you spare Jinbei, Hayate, Yasha, Akumu, or Sobe? No. All 5 Winter Raiders are destined to die. And well, in that case, I should grant them death. I'm waiting to get a better amulet. You know, I always say the game throwing me amulets that I don't use, but now that I actually want something else, him isn't giving me anything good. Well, I can't actually get the game to read my mind. Although, the fact that I'm holding on to something for so long, something that's low level for so long, that should be a clue, right, to the game. Maybe you should drop me something nice so that I can swap. Right, so there's a... Oh, look at that bandit flag right there. They did say that the bandit camp is in temple grounds. Hanabe. Holy fuck. I think this is an entire bandit village.
長居すれば切り合いになろう。
Yep. I'm ready to murder. Ready and willing and able. I pressed B, but I think maybe I was in the middle of hey, ooh. Wow! That third guy didn't even notice me, you're just so preoccupied. What? I still... Oh well. You have a kanabo on your back, like you didn't lose your weapon, but somehow you thought it was a good idea to engage in a fist fight now. I'm gaining a lot of adrenaline anyway. It's like, it's kind of dumb if I don't just use it. Oh, there you are. Tap, tap, tap. Alright. I managed not to use a single ration and I count that as a win. The game is rewarding for me with nope, not stuff that I use, but oh, maybe the bow can be of use. Maybe the bow might be useful. And I'm midwinter already, so I cannot fast travel anymore unless I want seasons to change. And I'm gonna stick with higher damage. This thing looks nicer though, in terms of looks. I don't really have any bow abilities, so I can't take advantage of it. Oh, look at all those tangerines wasted. I guess this is a village a farming village that farms goddamn crops like tangerine, you know. I don't see a lot of orange trees out there. Wait, why are they so weak right now? These are level 58, but just now I was fighting people who are of comparable level. Oh, and now they seem extra weak. Weird. Alright, jump into the icy cold water. Sup. Let me get some loot. Strong katana of the fiend. What's that? Oh, right. Arrows. Definitely wintry. Good idea to swim in these conditions. Very good idea. Definitely not the act of someone who's gone crazy and is looking for an early death in freezing waters. Alright, there's something over yonder. Just trying to find a fucking winter raider. But hey, if you guys are gonna stand in my way. Oh, there's the key. Wait, don't tell me this is an actual... Okay, I can raid this place and get stuff. It's an entire bandit village. Right. So winter raiders in temple grounds. It's in temple grounds, but where exactly? Let's ask some people. Oh, there's lights. So, look at my shadow. Hi. Oh. I pressed B, but because I'm in mid animation, I guess. I can't see shit! The camera, man. Well, I was targeting a big guy, but if you get within range... I pressed B! Fuck! Press B, but... I pressed B! Fuck! Press fucking dodge! Fuck you! Fuck you! Fuck you! He annoyed me so much that... Yeah. It deserves to be immortalized. Alright. And I recover rations very quickly, it seems. I thought I used 2 rations. Did I loot more rations without realizing it? When the fuck did that happen? I've got a sick new helmet. I don't use abilities all that much. I do like the adrenaline gain though. Wait, the whole point of adrenaline gain is to use abilities, so... Yeah, I'll stick with what I have then. Visually, it's not a departure of what I have. Still a helmet with some antlers on it. Oh, I miss out on the key. Ah, poor villagers. Yasuke didn't come early enough to save you guys. It's okay. I think I've avenged your killers. I think so. I mean, the bandits did kill you guys, right? More minerals for the mineral god. That reminds me, shit. Next time I change seasons, I should drop by my base so that I can upgrade some buildings. I should have collected enough by now. Should have. Oh, well. Oh, hi. There you are. What? What the? Maybe I let go LT a little too early. There should be one more guy. Big guy or something. Oh, I hear their voices somewhere on this side. Ah, there you are. Yes, it's Yasuke. You're right, it is Yasuke. Yasuke dana? Yasuke da yo? So da yo. Yasuke da yo? Anta tachi wa shine. That was satisfying. It's been a while since I had such a successful streak of murdering people. Oh yeah. Blood for the blood god. The blood kami. For the murderous kami. The kami of murdering. Now, there's some guy. He sees me but I don't see him. Oh, there you are. Alright, this is getting boring. Okay, so I just get all my adrenaline back because my ability hits the enemy multiple times. Essentially, that ability is free for me. Every hit regains some of my adrenaline. Every hit of that ability, so I don't expend any adrenaline if I use that ability. It's kind of nice. Hi. All right. Oh, there's another guy. Yasuke Yaruza. All right, I've lit it back up. Oh, that's where they think I am. I see the guy. I'm not gonna go out of my way to hunt him down. If I see him, I'm gonna kill him. He gets to live a little longer for now. All right, he has noticed my presence. Alright, slice and dice, slice and dice. Come on, come on. I need a little space for my Naginata to be effective, so... Thanks for coming out here. Yep. The moment I hit the guy, I regain an entire adrenaline. This ability is essentially free. And it refills very quickly. Honorable arrow due. Naraba samurai something something something. Oh, yes. I thought I was not gonna get my adrenaline back. But I was. Oh, what? You know, if you're a superstitious sort, right? There are legends of like, if you kill a bunch of people and then someone else killed the murderers. Okay, if a bunch of people were murdered, and then you murdered the ones who murdered them, and they're all buried in the same spot, and then people say, you know, in the afterlife, they're still engaged in battle, eternal battle, until the, I don't know, until the end of time, or maybe they finally resolve their enmity between each other. They move on to the next life and no longer hold grudges. This is a spooky month, right? So allow me to tell some bullshit spooky stories. Rafadioni. More adrenaline when hitting multiple enemies. I think the reason that my adrenaline I can regain my adrenaline so quickly is purely because I have this rat tail finisher. Seriously? I can zoom in on the rat tail, on the cute little rat. It's very clear on the art that it's a rat. It's okay, maybe not very clear, but it's somewhat clear. But for the 3D model, I wish I was able to zoom in closer. Ah well. Ah well. I mean, what's the point of not being able to zoom in with the visualize option? Anyway, place seems kind of empty. Oh, there are more enemies down there. Yeah, I've mostly cleared it out. And I still haven't found the Winter Raider. Alright, let me introduce myself. I was hoping to get an assassination off, but, well, if I don't, this is acceptable as well. Ask for it. You tried to sneak behind me and do the bullshit, like, barehanded attack. You think I'm gonna let you get away with that? Oh, look at all that stuff that's being spilled. Alright, who? Where the fuck are you? There you are. My only regret is I can't loot. My only criticism of this game, I can't loot arrows from dead archers. That's bullshit. Real bullshit. Okay, they say Winter Raiders are in temple grounds. But where? Oh. Alright. That's not Winter Raider, that's just another codex entry, but so since I'm here. Did they just place... This is a Kakurega? Don't tell me this is a fucking Kakurega. Oh, it is indeed the fucking Kakurega. Shit. Oh, man. The problem with having a little too much tea is I might have to take a little break. Anyway, what's this? Kaimin, People of the Sea. Haimin? Straight up, it's once again Chinese reading. Chinese, yeah, just a concept pronounced in a Chinese way, I guess you'll see. 首信 Kano Tan Yu. 17th century Rogers Fund, Metropolitan Museum. Right. Anyway, Haimin. Haimin. Alright, people to see. Yep. Refers to all who make their living through maritime activity. On this, since Japan is essentially like a giant island, that pretty much is like half their population, right? Anyway, their villages, which were similar in social structure to rice farming ones, were made up of houses on the coast, occasionally built higher up in areas where tsunamis were common. Yeah, there were even markers. As I recall, there were markers, stone markers, placed by Japanese people in ancient times to show the highest water level that was reached, and say, do not build your houses below this level, because they had experienced tsunami and devastation at a certain level, and say, oh, yeah, we must tell our descendants not to repeat our mistake. Anyway, Kaimin were more involved in trade than typical peasants, and they sold their products over a large area. Some activities included gathering seaweed by old and young, harvesting sea salt by boiling large vats of sea water, and hunting marine mammals. Some worked as navigators, while in other regions, women, ama, dove to collect pearls. These women held a place of authority within their villages. I mean, anyone that's strong enough with lung capacity to dive. I mean, back then they don't have scuba tanks, right? So yeah, with lung capacity to just hold their breath, to dive all the way, to endure the crushing depths. You know, water pressure is not just lung capacity. You need to endure the water pressure and all that. Yeah, to dive to collect pearls. You are one strong woman, and guess what? You have strength, people respect you, and you're gonna have authority in your fucking village. Yeah. So these ama deserve their places. Anyway, the harvesting and collection of salt and seaweed was significant for domestic use and trade. Salt, an essential commodity for daily life, was commonly used as a purifying element for rituals or offerings. Alright, sometimes when they yell oni soto and then they toss some salt, they also use salt to mark the sumo wrestling rings. Wait, oni soto, I think they also toss beans. I think it was beans, not salt that they use, but maybe both can be used when they shout oni soto. Let me check. My knowledge of like weird Japanese shit isn't that good. Oni soto. I think it was tossing some beans, not salt. Yeah, throwing beans. It was throwing beans. What I do find funny is that yeah, salt being used for purifying element for rituals and offerings. Like in Western occultism, you know, magic and so on, in Europe, in the West, it's not just Western Europe, but I think Eastern Europe as well. But yeah, they use a circle of salt to keep demons away. So it's interesting that there's this convergence between the East and the West. Anyway, when fishing, simple boats that stayed close to the coast were used. Fish were kept alive and fresh for as long as possible. Fresh ocean fish was considered a rare delicacy, and a portion was reserved as payment for their lords. Okay. I guess they built large tanks that can hold salt water, that can keep saltwater fish alive for long periods of time. I assume. Some guys over there. I can murder them. But they don't have any treasure, so unless they seek me out, I'm gonna leave them be. What a cool kakurega. But I don't know what's happening. I don't know why I can't control my character well. Anyway, let's see. There is a route. There's a route that runs along the coast. Yep. Let's see if we can actually find a winter raider. So that's my goal. I find a winter raider, I murder him, and then I end the stream. That's what I said last time, right? I said I just want to do AC Shadows dailies, and then I kept playing the game and I set new goals for myself and say, well, maybe I can just play a bit more. Oh shit! Oh shit! I glanced down at the time and that's 10 more minutes until my internet gets cut off. I'm not sure if the landlord has set the same internet reset time, but I have a feeling that he does, and I'm not gonna risk it. I'm not gonna risk having my my stream just cut off suddenly. So I guess murdering a winter raider is gonna have to wait. Just so engrossed in murdering an entire village of bad people, outlaws, some kind of outlaws. I don't know who they are, but they're outlaws, I think. That's, yeah, never. I never noticed so much time has passed. Central Nakahechi route. Now, Central Nakahechi route, I think, will be here. This is a river. This is a bridge. What the fuck is this? Music. Oh. Guess I wasn't paying attention. Maybe Central Nakahechi Road is over here. You know, fuck it. I'm not gonna worry too much about it. What I should focus on is just walking around. If I find some winter raiders to kill, then I find some winter raiders to kill. If I don't encounter them, who cares? I don't care. Just enjoy the game. Stop trying to complete objectives. Yeah, so I don't really have anything else. Shay Cormac has appeared. Guy who, yeah. I wasn't paying attention to chat at all because I'm just so used to I'm just so used to not getting any viewers that I don't glance at the chat. And a lot of times, okay, there are a bunch of people drop in and say that they want to promote their art or something like that, and I'm like, look, I'm a one viewer streamer, and that one viewer is me, myself, and I. So I'm not gonna be buying anything, you know, customizations and such. Don't try to sell me on that. I mean, you can promote your business, but I have 0 viewership, so your promotion is not gonna reach anyone. So yeah, that's why I never glance at chat. Oh yeah, Shay Comment was that asshole, right? Yesterday, who was saying that I sucked at. Yeah, I didn't notice until the stream. Who was saying that, hey, you sucked at. You suck at Tiny Tina's Wonderlands. He was just throwing around a lot of abusive messages, but yeah, well, who cares? I don't care. See, part of the nice thing about growing old is that, well, I won't say it's confidence, but you just no longer care. You've taken a lot of the abuses that life can give you. You're sort of confident on what you can or cannot do. You know what you're good at, what you suck at, and it's part and parcel of you and yourself. So, I mean, telling me that I suck is just telling me something that I already know. But anyway, Yeah, I should end my stream. So Shake Comic, fuck you. Nah, it's okay. I don't think he's around. Yeah, I think I'm the only guy who's watching my stream. Yep, one viewer. I think. Oh, his message was 2 hours ago. Anyway, I'm done. I'm gonna end the stream right now.